One moment you're delivering packages, and the next, well, you're zipping through time doing all these cool tricks you didn't know you could do, only to realize that your life has turned into a chaotic mess of superpowers and unexpected responsibilities.
What the fuck?
Welcome to the chaotic yet thrilling world of Michael Lasaki, the protagonist of Supacell. To better understand Michael, we have to start from the very beginning. Michael's origin story is deeply rooted in the vibrant and challenging environment of South London. Born to the typical working-class migrant parents, Michael led a modest life where hard work, community, and love for family and friends were central values.
It's way too expensive.
No, don't worry about it, all right? I can afford it.
Now, we don't know much about his dad, but his mother played a significant role in shaping his character. Michael's mother, despite battling the devastating effects of sickle cell disease, was a pillar of strength and resilience in his life. Michael loved his mother, so much that he did everything in his power to ensure she received the best care possible. In his earnest efforts to take care of his mum, he unknowingly enrolled her in a sickle cell program that was later revealed to be run by their enemy, the organization. Now, much hasn't been revealed yet on how things eventually turn out with Michael's mum admission to the program, but one thing is clear: the situation is unlikely to end well for his mother. Dion, his fiancée, plays a vital role too in shaping Michael's character throughout the show. Their bond dates back to 9th grade, and her influence in Michael's life is evident from the very beginning. Michael loves Dion. He would literally do anything for her, and this is seen pretty early on in the show, when he buys her a fully loaded S-Line Audi SUV, a very pricey gift that Dion expresses concerns given their tight finances.
This is so nice, but we can get a car in
No, it's fine.
This decision, despite just showing love, also raises questions about their true source of funds. As they both work modest jobs, Dion as a social worker and Michael as a delivery driver. When Michael first discovers his ability to manipulate time, he learns of Dion's tragic fate through his future self, who warns him that she is destined to die unless he unites a group of newly empowered individuals to fight against the hooded figures threatening their lives.
Why do you look like me? Because I am you.
This revelation becomes a heavy burden for Michael because he was just from being engaged and they had actually planned their future together. So this came as a heavy blow. He struggles with the knowledge of his fiancée's demise and decides to do everything in his power to prevent it, just as future Michael warns him. Determined to save Dion's life, he takes up a detective role and strives to find the other 4 superhuman individuals his future self made him aware of: Taser, Sabrina, Rodney, and Andre. His actions reflects his deep-seated fears and motivations. Initially, he feels overwhelmed by the responsibility of preventing Dion's tragic fate, which weighs heavily on his psyche. His love for her drives him to seek out others with powers, as he believes that together they can change the course of events.
I should have been paying attention, but I don't know when it's going to happen, so I can't even concentrate. I don't know what to do.
What's going to happen? What are you talking about?
As he embarks on this journey, Michael experiences a mix of hope and anxiety. For starters, he is hopeful that by uniting this diverse group of individuals, each possessing unique abilities, he can form a formidable team to confront the masked figures threatening them. Initially, he believes the men in masks intend to harm them, but as he uncovers more about their motives, he realizes the truth. The group is actually focused on abducting and imprisoning any gifted individuals. This shocking revelation deepens his resolve to find Taser, Sabrina, Rodney, and Andre, as he understands that their survival, and possibly Dion's life, depends on their collective strength in the face of this newly founded threat. However, he also grapples with self-doubt and the fear that he may not be able to lead them effectively, or that they may not trust him.
Hey. What's up now?
Gathering the group is a tedious task in itself, especially given the diverse personalities of the 4 individuals. Taser, the invisible ninja,
I ain't the one that's trapped.
whose first encounter with Michael is not the best, is a very short-tempered individual with violent tendencies. However, beneath that tough exterior lies a deep loyalty to his crew and family. In contrast, Sabrina, the telekinetic, presents herself as calm, collected, and highly intelligent. Despite her composed demeanor, she grapples with deep-rooted trust issues that complicate her interactions with the group. Yet later on, as they navigate their challenges, Sabrina gradually emerges as the voice of reason, offering wisdom and perspective when tensions run high. On the other hand, Andre, the muscles, struggles with the challenges of fatherhood.
You know, if you don't hurry up, we're gonna miss it.
Look, man, can we do this another time?
While dealing with the repercussions of a wrongful conviction for drug trafficking. Andre's backstory is marked by loyalty and sacrifice, something that makes it hard, but also easy for him to make choices. His commitment to his family drives him to work tirelessly to provide for them, yet the shadow of his past looms large, complicating his ability to be the father he aspires to be. Rodney, the speedster, on the other hand, battles with the pressures of life, including his attempts to navigate the complexities of family relationships.
I'm different, man.
While experimenting with a life of crime as a drug dealer. Despite his calm and friendly demeanor, often lightened by his playful banter, Rodney struggles with feelings of inadequacy and the need for validation from those around him.
What?
So how do you get 4 completely different personalities to trust you? Michael chose the long route. He shared just enough information to pique their interest and convince them to join his cause, carefully withholding the full truth, that his ultimate motivation was to save his fiancée's life. And surprisingly, it worked. As the story unfolded, it became apparent that each of them joined the group for their own personal gains. Sabrina aimed to rescue her sister, who had been taken by the organization, driven by her fierce loyalty and protective instincts. Rodney sought to save his friend, who had been brutally beaten by Crazy's gang, motivated by guilt and a desire to make amends for his past mistakes.
We'll just wait.
You know how Greg feels.
Fuck Greg, Mum.
Taser was fueled by a desire for vengeance against those who harmed his family, particularly his mother, showcasing his deep loyalty to those he cares about. Finally, Andre joined the squad out of desperation to provide for his teenage son, who was at risk of falling into gang life.
Yo, I still get that lift. Yeah, of course.
His super strength was not just a power, but a means to ensure his son's safety and a better future. The fight against Crazy and the organization marks a pivotal moment in Michael's transformation. As he confronts the imminent threat to his loved ones, Michael's powers and determination are pushed to their limits. However, a crucial revelation emerges that alters the course of events. Dion, Michael's fiancée, turns out to have been doing some investigative work in secret to help him.
Something's chasing me.
This discovery adds a new layer of complexity to Michael's already burdened psyche. On one hand, he is relieved and grateful for Dion's support, as it demonstrates her unwavering love and commitment to their relationship. Her actions also validate Michael's own efforts, providing him with a sense of validation and purpose in his quest to protect their community. On the other hand, Michael is racked with guilt and fear for Dion's safety. He realizes that his desire to shield her has inadvertently put her in harm's way. With a heavy heart, he finally confesses to her that his primary motivation for all his actions was so as to save her life, as she is to die soon. In the final episode, we're also made aware as to how their powers came about. It turns out that the origin of the superhuman abilities, known as Supacell, is revealed to stem from a genetic mutation linked to sickle cell disease, a hereditary condition prevalent among black individuals. This mutation can lay dormant or awaken after close proximity with another activated supercell. This revelation not only sheds light on the character's extraordinary abilities, but also highlights the intersection of genetics, health, and community. The characters come to understand that their powers are not just a result of chance, but are deeply connected to their heritage and shared experiences. As the show ends, despite all his efforts to save his fiancée, Dion eventually dies from a gunshot wound. This devastating moment shatters Michael, leaving him in a state of profound grief and anger. Throughout the series, Michael has been driven by a singular purpose: to protect Dion and prevent the grim future he glimpsed through his time-traveling abilities. However, Dion's tragic death forces Michael to confront the harsh reality of his limitations. He realizes that even with his newfound powers, he could not control every outcome, leading to feelings of helplessness and guilt. This emotional turmoil transforms into a burning desire for vengeance against those responsible for her death. The loss of Dion catalyzes a darker aspect of Michael's character, as he grapples with the duality of his powers, capable of great good, yet unable to save the one person he cherished most. This internal conflict sets the stage for a potential second season, where Michael's quest for revenge may lead him down a path of moral ambiguity.
When I come back, they're all gonna fucking